Hello, my name is Maximilian Williams. A little over 2 years ago, I was exposed to the best kept secret of the wealthy, and I've been on a mission to spread the word ever since. Because of my tremendous success in the direct sales industry, I was brought in as a consultant to the world's largest private gold bank. For 90 days, I was let inside the exclusive world of international gold banking. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the best kept secret of the wealthy, and you'll undoubtedly understand why I spent a significant amount of time and money researching and developing this video for you. But I'm not just going to share the secret with you, I'm also going to show you how you too can position yourself to prosper from the greatest wealth transfer in history. Now, before I begin, I must warn you to pay attention. Do not watch this video while being distracted, because that's exactly what the elite are counting on. They are counting on you being too distracted with the cares of the world. They are counting on you continuing to not pay attention to what is happening right in front of you. So if you need to, pause this video until you can watch it without being distracted. Now if you're ready, say, "I'm ready."
Definitely feeling the pain of rising inflation. Drivers are already paying $15 million a day more for petrol than they did a year ago, which means getting from A to B is just going to get even more expensive.
I'm filling up cars every day. I drive for a living, so there is a big impact, but what can we do?
It goes up daily almost, or certainly weekly. It goes up by at least 2p a week. It's ridiculous. I can't see how something can go up. If we were talking about cat food or something, it doesn't go up by 2p a week.
The price of produce in China is rising so quickly that everyday items like an apple or a bag of carrots have become too expensive for average Chinese people living on small salaries. Citizens are calling for price controls, but the Chinese regime has been slow to act. Here's that story.
As China experiences high inflation, with rates hitting 4.5%, the price of produce at markets and retail outlets across the country has gone up drastically. Chinese citizens are wondering how they will continue to afford to buy produce when staples like green peppers and carrots have tripled or quadrupled in price.
In the United States, that's a big problem. It's also a global problem. There are people in other countries rioting over food prices. Prices of onions have gone up a lot in India, for example. Rice, staples of diets for people in many parts of the world are becoming sort of too expensive for them to afford, and it's a bit of a crisis.
Look, Aristotle gave the 5 reasons in the 4th century BC, he defined the 5 characteristics of a good money. It has to be durable, divisible, convenient, consistent, and have value in and of itself. What does that mean? It has to be durable. That's why we don't use wheat for money. It has to be divisible. That's why we don't use artwork for money. You can't make change for the Mona Lisa. It has to be convenient. That's why we don't use steel for money. It takes too much to be of value. It has to be consistent. That's why we don't use real estate for money, because every piece is different from everybody else. It's not fungible. And it has to have some kind of use value, which is why we don't or shouldn't use paper as money. It can't be created out of thin air. And of the 92 naturally occurring elements, gold is uniquely suitable for use as money.
Look now at the 4th currency, the price of crude oil in terms of gold. It's this red line across the bottom. If we were still on the classical gold standard, we would not be talking today about the rising price of crude, because the crude oil price isn't rising. What's really happening is because we calculate prices of goods and services in terms of US dollars or British pounds or some other national currency, we only think that the price of commodities is rising. In reality, commodities are not rising. It's that the currencies are purchasing less and less and less, and it's reflected in terms of higher prices. While gold is not an investment, it does exactly what it's supposed to do as money. It maintains and preserves your purchasing power over long periods of time. And importantly, gold does this without counterparty risk. In other words, when you own a physical asset, when you own an ounce of gold or a kilo of gold, you own a tangible asset, and the value of that asset is not dependent on some bank, some central bank, or some government's promise. And in a period of financial uncertainty like we're going through at the moment, that particular unique characteristic of gold is extremely important.
Why are people buying gold? Shouldn't they be discouraged? Isn't it more rational to be selling gold today Because that's certainly what we see here in the United States. Have you seen all of the ads that say, we'll buy your gold? Yeah, don't you want to get rid of this worthless stuff? Frequently noticed is the number of signs that say, we buy gold. This is anything but an indication that the gold bull market is over. They want your gold. They're not selling it to you. Why do they want it? That's the one way they can buy gold under the market. $1,500 an ounce, they'll pay you $1,000.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Larson. I'll never forget when my friend first shared with me the wealth secret of saving gold. I was amazed. I realized that if I'd saved $100 per month or any other currency for the last 20 years, I would have saved around $24,000 in my savings account. But because of inflation, it would actually only give me the spending power of around $18,000. However, if I'd simply started converting $100 per month into gold 20 years ago, the gold would have protected the value of my savings and been worth well over $77,000. This really excited me, so I started my monthly purchase plan with Karatbars and began telling everyone I knew about their gold accounts.
Traditionally, only the wealthy have known this secret of shielding their money from the virus of inflation by converting their savings into gold. But thanks to the Secret Gold Rush DVD, people are waking up to the fact that their paper money is losing value year after year after year. They are starting to use this wealth secret and convert their savings into gold. This is creating the greatest wealth transfer in all of human history. And in helping to lead the charge in this wealth transfer, Karatbars International has made it simple and affordable for people like you and me to now have a gold savings plan. With a minimum deposit of only 50 euros or approximately $65 US a month, every time you make a deposit into your Karatbars account, your paper money is immediately converted into gold. Your gold is stored for free. There are no account fees, no insurance fees, and no storage fees. You can also have your gold delivered directly to you, but you will have to pay for shipping. In 2011 in the United States, the average savings account had a 0.1% interest rate. Average money market account had only a 0.14% interest rate, and the average ING high interest account had a 0.8% interest rate. Compared to the change in the value of gold, and over the last 10 years, according in terms of US dollars, the value of gold has gone up over 17% per year. The Australian dollar, gold has gone up over 11% per year. In the Canadian dollar, the gold has gone up over 13% per year. In euros, the gold has gone up over 14% per year for the last 10 years. If you were saving $400 a month, starting back in January 1971 when we went off the gold standard, till January of 2011, for those 40 years, if you save $400 a month in a regular savings account, you would have roughly about $149,200. However, if you were depositing the same $400 a month into a gold account, then the gold in your account right now will be worth over $1.08 million, or to be more specific, it will be worth $1,084,564.99. Does this make sense to you yet? You are going to have your savings sitting in an account somewhere. The only question is whether you want paper money in your account or gold. This is why the wealthy have been having the secret gold rush, but finally the secret is getting out. So talk to the gold savings promoter who gave you this DVD so you too can start saving in gold. Now, if you want to position yourself to prosper from the greatest wealth transfer in all of human history, then once again I must warn you to pay attention. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how you can profit from simply sharing this DVD with others. You're about to learn how you can start your own highly profitable business promoting Karatbar's gold savings plans. However, I must warn you, although there is no financial cost to begin promoting Karatbar's gold savings plans, it is not free. It will cost you time and it will cost you effort. But if you can commit to at least 4 to 8 hours a week following our simple training system, it will take you to your dreams, like it already has for the hundreds of people we've helped set financially free. So if you're lazy or looking for some get-rich-quick scheme, you can stop the Secret Gold Rush DVD now and just open your gold savings plan. But if you're willing to put in time and effort into something that will truly increase your income, then continue watching. If you're ready, say, "I'm ready." It is a common practice for financial institutions like banks to pay their tellers or account reps a bonus for opening new accounts. However, Karatbar International has taken this effective incentive to a whole new level. Because saving in gold is such a new concept for people like you and me, Karatbar has created an incentive program for their customers who would like to help spread the word about the secret advantages of saving in gold instead of just paper. As a Karatbar customer, you may apply to become a gold savings promoter. Upon completing your basic training, you'll begin receiving passive income for every gold savings plan you open. That's right, I said passive income, not bonus. See, unlike regular financial institutions, Karatbar doesn't just pay you for opening new savings plans, but they pay you every time your customers make a deposit into their gold savings plan. How many times do you have to help someone open their gold savings plan? Only once. Yet you'll continue to receive income from that account for the lifetime of that account. You're probably wondering, how much? Well, there are 12 pay levels depending on your production. You start off at 6% commission. So let's say your customer is saving $100 a month. Then every month they deposit $100 and receive $100 worth of gold. You receive $6. Now pay attention, because this is the truly amazing part. How much money did your customer have to spend? None. They just exchanged their paper money for gold, and you still get paid. Once you refer just 4 customers with gold savings plans, you get a promotion to supervisor, and now you receive 13% commission. Once you refer just 10 customers with gold savings plans, you get a promotion to bronze supervisor, and now you receive 18% commission. And once you refer just 25 customers with gold saving plans in 1 month, you get another raise to 23%. There are still 8 more pay levels, but we'll stop here because you can obviously see how lucrative this can become for you. Now you can see why bankers make so much money. Not only do you receive commissions when your customers make deposits, but if any of your customers decide to be promoters also, then you'll receive the difference between their pay level and your level on all of their customers. This means that if you're at the 23% level and one of your referrals is at the 13% level, then you receive 10% on all of their customers' deposits. See, Karatbar is not only helping you to protect the value of your savings by allowing you to save in gold, but they are also helping you increase your passive income so you truly can one day become financially free. This is why I sincerely hope you are paying attention. If you are, then your excitement level is probably rising as you're beginning to realize the type of passive income you can generate by simply sharing this DVD with others. For example, let's say you follow the training system and you work your way to the 23% level, and just 5 of your customers also become gold savings promoters and are at the 13% level. Now let's say you, plus your 5 goal saving promoters follow the training system, and each of you open just 4 new gold savings plans with an average of $100 a month savings. That's only 1 new gold savings plan per week. Then your passive income would increase by $365. This means that if you all stopped promoting Karatbars, your monthly income would still be $365. That could cover your gas and your cell phone bills. But let's say you all continue to produce the same amount of new gold savings plans each month. Then your passive income would increase by $365 every month. So in 2 months, it'll be $730. In 4 months, it'll be $1,460. And just 1 year, your passive monthly income will be $4,380. And that's just with you plus 5 supervisors opening 1 new gold savings plan a week. What if you all open 2 new gold savings plans a week? What about 3? What if you had 20 supervisors instead of just 5? The only limit is your personal desire. You can promote Karatbars gold savings plans in your spare time, part-time, or as a full-time business. It's up to you.
Because all we do is we exchange from paper currency to gold. You take money out of your paper money pocket and you put it into your gold money pocket. You don't pay for a product or a service that you may or may not use or need. You simply exchange from one currency into another currency. This is money. But it's a much stronger currency than the one you have, no matter where you live. Okay. So we actually just help people help themselves.
We normally have just 3 types of people who view the secret gold rush: the C's, the Q's, and the P's. The C's are those who look at the whole thing and decide, you know what, I just want to be a customer. If that's you, then great. Simply fill out the online application for your gold savings plan. The Q's are those people who say, you know what, I want to be a customer, but I also have some questions. And if that's you, great. Your gold savings promoter will get you on the phone with their supervisor who is qualified to answer all of your questions. And the P's are the promoters. Those are the people who looked at the whole video and decided, you know what, I don't want to just have my gold savings plan, but I want to start telling other people about the benefits of saving in gold. And that's you. Then your gold savings promoter will help you open your gold savings plan and then schedule your orientation training. With that, I encourage everyone to help us get the word out, continue to spread the word about saving gold so we can help the masses stop being robbed. With that, thank you and God bless.